Special orders and trade-in. Buy from someone you can trust. Scott City Goods. We were turning out to Donna Field here in Scott City as we're about 15 minutes away from kickoff here tonight. Between the Scott City Beavers and Clearwater Indians, major of the first round of the playoffs, a Week 9 playoff game. Do have a couple of scores in already. Some of the games that kicked off at 6 o'clock from the league. Starting off in Class 4, early second quarter, it's Wellington defeating Ulysses right now 33-0. Also, second quarter of the non-playoff game, it's Huberton and Chaparral. That's down at Huberton. Huberton leading 17-0. Open just scored right before halftime, about 2.5 minutes to go in the second quarter against Marysville. They lead it 6-0 over the Bulldogs. Marysville making about a 640-mile round trip to Holcomb tonight. And then Colby and Wichita Collegiate, it's early second quarter, about 9.5 minutes to go, and the round is on by for the Spartans up.
At Red Barn Enterprises, we bring you the best products in agriculture through the Max Yield system, placing the right products on every field of your farm. Use Axis Seed, BW Fusion, Meristem Crop Performance, and Pivot Bio to enhance your crop's resilience and productivity today. Trust Red Barn Enterprises for all your crop needs and join us in cheering on the Beavers.
As we take a look at this team, they have a couple warnings to quarterback this year. This is his first year starting at quarterback, and they run the pistol spread. It's the similar variation as what Scott City runs with their pistol wing team out of the spread. And he has been a dynamic player for them this year. Yes, he has been. He's their second leading rusher. He has 119 carries and 12 rushing touchdowns, 581 passing yards, and 3 touchdowns. He don't pass it as much. He don't that 1-2 bunch they have in the backfield, he can do some wells. Looking at what them two have done, that'll be a big challenge for us tonight.
Adding value to our community has been our priority since day one. That's why the Scott Co-op is here with 8 elevator locations, 2 service stations, 5 card trolls, bulk fuel and oil delivery, as well as a full-service agronomy department, including agronomy services, seed, chemical, fertilizer, and custom application. Visit us online at scottcoop.com or download our app for more information. Scott Co-op is a proud supporter of our local communities.
BBN is brought to you by Lone Tree Farms, J&R, Nextech Wireless, Pioneer Communications, S&T, Scott County Hospital, Scott Co-op, Security State Bank.
Faroe Heating and Cooling of Scott City is a proud sponsor of Beaver activities. Brent and Angie take pride in helping our activities and support our students 100%. They can also help you with any heating and cooling needs that you have. Give Faroe Heating and Cooling a call at 620-872-3508 and see if they can help you with your needs today.
We believe investing in our community is how we make a lasting impact. It's about more than just providing wireless services. We believe in rolling up our sleeves and working side by side with local organizations. Whether you're sharing cherished moments, staying updated on trends, or exploring your surroundings, we're there to keep you connected. Next Tech Wireless. We are Kansas.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
BBN is brought to you by Shapland Real Estate, State Farm, Norder Supply Incorporated, Ag Management Services, Bogomore Family Farms, White's Food Liner, Scott Community Foundation.
Red Barn Enterprises is proud to offer Meristem crop performance products, including Upshift C and Revline hopper throttle. These innovative products help reduce fertilizer waste and boost your crop's performance, ensuring healthier plants and better yields. Committed to our community, we proudly support Scott County Athletics. Choose Red Barn Enterprises and Meristem crop performance products to enhance your farm's efficiency.
Western State Bank, Backyard Blooms and Garden Center, LLC, Spray Foamit, LLC, Good Anesthesia and Pain Management Services,
Scott City Eye Center has been a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Scott City community since 1999. Our experienced eye doctors offer comprehensive vision examinations that our Scott City Optometry office specializes in the diagnosis and treatment of a wide array of eye diseases, conditions, and problems. We use advanced diagnostic technology, and we are committed to improving the quality of life Give yourself the gift of clear vision by scheduling an appointment with Dr. Joshua Gooden, OD, today.
At Red Barn Enterprises, we offer a full range of products to boost your farming success. As your locally owned Axis Seed regional company, we offer products to support the health and productivity of your crop. With a wide selection from BW Fusion, Meristem Crop Performance, and Pivot Bio, we have everything you need to protect your crop from abiotic stresses and feed it for top yields. Proudly support
Let's get back here. We're going to have your starting lineups here presented by Security State Bank in Scott City. And we are the free band online banking state securities and areas member FDIC. The starters tonight for the Clearwater Indians, Justin Book, in his second season. It'll be Cooper Williams, the quarterback, Darren Smalls is a running back, and the halfback is Lane Bowman, he's a junior. Bodie Harmon, Chance Kelsey, and Roy Mitchell, kind of receiver tight end combos. Logan Eden is a center. Lane Bowman, Cooper Walker for the guards, and Caden Buford and Troy Oldie on the tackles. We're going to step aside for another break and come back with the rest of your starters. This is Beaver Football. Certified pre-owned guarantee. Each year, certified vehicles inspected by their factory-trained technicians, and they guarantee that with their 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage, rental reimbursement, roadside assistance, and more. Keep peace of mind with your next pre-owned vehicle. Buy Lewis Certified. See the full Lewis Certified guarantee at buylewis.com. Here's your best hit from Boy Jams. Yep, and that's the word. Again, let's start rental houses. Okay, Wiggles, Boy Jams is the best place to go if you need a small place or a place with chicken connectors. So, how many Wiggles? I think maybe around 70. Really? Go to Boy Jams. Let's answer that they can help you find the right place to rent. Boy Jams rentals, they rent houses. Seriously, guys, on Boy Jams, they rent houses. It's 94.5 KS3O, Scott City, powered by Beavers Electric, committed to improving the lives of their members and the community they serve. Vision Energy for Life, the Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Back here at Scott City, as we will get the rest of your starters here for you right now. For Scott City, coached by Jim Turner's ninth season, quarterback will be the senior Lane. Just recently committed to Kansas State for track and field, Camden Voldemort. In the backfield, the tailback is Kelvin Cook, and coached by Kevin Levy. On the halfbacks, the wide receivers Alex Triango, tight end Jackson Lofa, Wayne Falker back in the center, Emilio Contreras, and he's rising out of the guards, Ryan Logan. Huffing Edwards, your tackles real quickly. Case of the game, presented by State Farm Major Michael Travel Town. Clearwater's played some outstanding teams in the regular season. We must stop their running game. We've already talked about the quarterback, about 800 yards rushing. We need to stop those two guys, so that means line play. Offensive line is where this game's probably, and defensive line. That's where this game will be won and lost. Alright, once again, your keys to the game, presented by State Farm Agent Michael Track. Clearwater won the toss and went to the front in the second half. Scott City will defend the south end zone. They'll have to win the face a little bit in the first quarter as this game is underway. Week 9 playoff game in the right. It's picked up by Butler's own 7-1 goes right. Now 10-15 across the 20, 25, and he'll be brought down at about the 28-yard line. Nice little 22-yard return, and that's where the Beavers will set up 1st and 10 with the future Wildcat track and field specialist Camden Baltimore back in at quarterback. What do they have in mind? I believe he might be potential decathletes, so multiple events. I see, good luck. So this sprinting and pole vaulting that for now, so we'll see. Okay. At 1st and 10 for the Beavers, will have it at the left hash mark. They're in their road native blue tops, like blue pants and helmets. SUV car. They're going to hand off right side. They can't believe it falls as lead blockers. Gets about 3 to the 31. On 1st down, they may give them an extra yard to the 32. They'll set up 2nd and medium, just underway here in Scott City, no score. Very rare that we see the opposing team wearing the same color helmets. Oh, for sure. Clearwater knows white uniforms and white blue numbers have the navy blue plan, pants and the white blue helmets. 2 receivers are left from the 32, middle of the field just underway. They go left side to connect across the 35, got him short in the 36 on 2nd down. And on the tackle that time was Dalton Wolf, he's your leading tackler, along with Dylan here, they're sitting up 32. You know, when I was going through the starters, there were only 3 guys that played both ways for Clearwater. Scott City has 7 guys playing both ways. Scott City on 3rd down this year is 60%. They were 11 of 12 to Kobe last week on 3rd down pass. So Lucas caught that right from 1st down as he back pulls out of bounds at the 41. Gets out over the top of the 5-9 Dylan Hannah. His 21st catch of the year is good for
right at midfield. He's up in 45. Officially a 48-yard return, and it's at the 2. They put Oscar Mendez in there as a blocking back, and here is Weaving. With 6:19 to go first quarter. Power high for you.
Hey Melly, it's warmer over here. I'll look the wind for you, sis.
Yes, it is. Extra point out of the full college surrender. 25 of 31 this year. Snap, good place, kick is high. And it is good.
Supporting the Beavers, Red Barn Enterprises is your local partner committed to your crops and community.
There's nothing more spacious than Western Kansas, and nobody closer than our communities. We are determined to keep our communities connected to schools, kids to teachers and parents. We believe a connected world is a better place. We're more than what we do for our hometowns. It's what we do with our hometowns. S&T is proud to be your family, your friends, your neighbor.
Receivers to the right, wing back to the left, pistol set up. Cooper Williams, the quarterback, and then the full start on the Clearwater, second quarterback for 10 yards. First and 15, a man in motion. Second and 10, 32-yard line. 7-0 Beavers, 5:40 to go first quarter. Clearwater splits to the right, wing to the right. Pistol set up here with Cooper Williams. And second down, breaking through the third to the 39 for a gain of 7. He just broke through 2 line tackles. Yes, it is. 7-0 Beavers as we approach 5 to go in the fast-moving first quarter. Two receiver set, one split to both sides, tied in right. Plenty of time to snap it. Plenty to snap it. Up the middle, first run here. This is 50 into Scott City territory. 47-yard line on the game. About 14 for Harrison Wells. Yard line officially at Scott City as they move two receivers over to the right side, a wing to the right, tied in over the left side. 7-0 Beavers, 4.5 to go first quarter. Williams will send a man in motion right to left, and it's going to be another first down and an option run of about 4. Once again for Garrison Wells to the 43-yard line. Davis running it up the middle. Go Green! Second and 7, 44-yard line. It is Williams kicking it up the left side. Gets the corner and has the first down. He's bumped up by Peyton Berger. And actually, they'll mark this just shot of the first down. Half a yard for the first down. Sets up about 30 yards. Let's go. They're a team that likes to go 4 downs a lot, even in their own territory. 3rd and half a yard. Williams got the first down in the 35, down to the 30-yard line. Inside the 30-yard line. Game 7 at the 29 in Scott City, another Wells Perry gets stood up the line this time and is driven back. Good job by Scott City playing the hole. Williams will have to come out for one play because his helmet. Second and 10, 29 at Scott City for Clearwater. They do move Landon Woods in the backfield. Now one receiver over the left, that's Brody Harmon. He'll run back to the right. The Beavers to go first quarter. 7-0 Beaver lead, but a good drive here. The 8th play to drive for Clearwater coming up. Now they send another receiver over the right. And now they'll move the wing to the right, moves to the flag, and that's going to all start on the Indian. Now the last one was match up right in. Second and 15, 34-yard line. This is yard loss, and it's 3rd down and 16. Wisconsin 7-0. This is going to be 400 drive plus for Clearwater. They converted on both of their 3rd down. They're 2 of 3. Receivers split formation to the right, 1 left, 15 to Stafford here. 3rd down and 16 at the Scott City 45. Back to pass one. On 3rd down. Yeah, they had us down wide open. We're going to see Garrison Ralph come for the second time here in this quarter. Up in the air. That was a trick play we've seen on over time earlier this year. All over somewhere else. Toss it high up in the air, fake the punt, and it's the first down. First down. 11th play of the drive coming up for Clearwater in the Scott City red zone. Final minute of this first quarter, 7-0, but Clearwater threatening. Handoff left side, nope, and a fake the toss up, but that's good. And turning it upfield and taking it.
As your local community foundation, we are dedicated to preserving local wealth so the communities in and around Scott County will forever remain an attractive place to live, work, and raise a family. We respond to the needs of our community through grant making, scholarships, and other special projects. Visit us online at scottcf.org.
For exceptional service in real estate, put Stephanie Shapland at Shapland Real Estate to work for you. Property homework is what we do best at Shapland Real Estate. We put forth every effort to get results that move you. Our expertise in buying and selling residential, commercial, and agriculture property is built on the tradition of trust and thoroughness that you deserve. Shapland Real Estate takes pride in our community and in cheering on our students in all that they do. Give Shapland Real Estate a call or visit our website today. This is the 13th play of the Freedom Drive. It's taken 7 minutes of a
4th and goal.
Oh, brother. Here we go again, another 4th down.
And this will be play number 18 of this drive. Can Scott City get one more stop here with a 7-0 lead? They've been on the field for 8 minutes of this, almost 9 minutes of this clock in this first half.
Well, the big question is, are they going to run directly at us, or are they going to go off tackle? Are they going to sweep around the end? Of what we've seen, you'd think they're going to run right at us.
4th and goal at the 1. 20 to snap. Williams sends a man in motion from right to left. Here's carry up the middle, an easy walk-in touchdown. And Clearwater with an 18-play, 68-yard drive, taking 9 minutes and 12 seconds off the clock, and they get a score to pull to within 1.
18-play drive. And, man, they took their time on every play, about used every 40 seconds. That's, oh, here's the play. They're already doing it.
The extra point is we got a flag beforehand. It was
2 flags.
2 flags, so no extra point for the time being.
All right.
9:07 to go second quarter. They converted 3 4th downs, including a fake punt.
Comes your call.
On 4th and 15, legal shift on Clearwater.
Well, they'll have to kick it again. I'm not sure he made it.
No, he didn't.
So it'll be a 5-yard penalty, and they'll kick it again.
7-6 right now for Scott City. They'll kick this, snap it at the 8. They'll kick it at the 15. And so the end time down here. Kicking it is going to be Lane Richwine. He's 16 of 21 on the air. Placement down the kick. This is a better kick, and we're tied. 7-7. 9:07 to go second quarter. The Indians to kick off after this quick break. This is Beaver football.
Trained team of motivated and compassionate. Western State Bank proudly supports Scott Community High School students and athletes as they prepare for another great year of achievements. Just as our students prepare for another successful year, we encourage you to be prepared for whatever life may bring you. Stop in and talk with the knowledgeable staff at Western State Bank, whether it be a new home loan, financing for your business, or any one of our checking and savings account options. We're here to help you. Make sure to check out all of our internet banking options provided at WSBKS.com. Western State Bank, member FDIC. And as always, go Beavers!
Football brought to you here by Sharp Shooting Supply, Security State Bank, Specialty Risk Insurance, Scott Pro, Scott County Records, Scott County Hospital, Scott Cooperative Association, Scott County Abstract and Title, Scott Community Foundation, Scott City Pharmacy Gifts. That time, Clearwater was 3 of 3 on 4th downs. They were 2 of about 5 on 3rd downs. And they go 18 plays, 68 yards, and 9 minutes and 12 seconds, and a 1-yard run on 4th and goal for Garrison Wells. That was his 8th rushing score of the year. The extra point was booted in, and Clearwater had to overcome a slew of penalties. A high end over and kick. This will be returned by Scott City at the 10-15. Here's Bergner across the 25. He'll be shoved out of bounds at around the 30-yard line. So decent field position, but Scott City's offense back on the field after the defense was on the field for over 9 minutes.
Well, I'm really curious to see what we do offensively here now. We had that great run back on the punt return to get us down there close to the end zone. We got 69 yards to go. We still got 9 minutes to go and a half. Let's put together a big drive.
31-yard line left hash mark. Pistol wing tee. It'll be a handoff right side to Kevin Wiebe. Gets it to about the 34-yard line for about 3 on 1st down, and you can see a fired-up Clearwater sideline over there. The tackle made by Curtis Campa, excuse me.
Boy, Scott City, that was like student body sweep to the right. We had a lot of blockers out in front of there, but Campa, he just kind of slipped in there amongst everybody and made the first hit.
2nd down and 8, 33-yard line. Beavers in their own territory. A 4 receiver set, 7-all, 8.5 to go second quarter. Vogelmore will hand it off up the middle to Kelton Cook. Gets across the 35. He'll gain about 3 to the 37, setting up a third down and about 4 coming up.
Well, we said Clearwater had some big 3rd down situations. Boy, to me, this is a big 3rd down situation for Scott City. I mean, we're deep enough that if we don't get this, we're going to be punting. This ain't two, in my mind, this is not two-down territory.
7-7, 7:55 to go second quarter. The Beavers 2 of 3 on third downs. They'll split Wheeler to the right, Tarango to left. Now emptying the backfield is Bergner on third down. Back to pass. Vogelmoor has time now. He's got a lot of room to run. He's going to have a first down and more. 40, 45 midfield, and that's where he's going to be brought down. A nice gain on the play of about 13 on third down and 4. Scrambling was Vogelmoor and a 1st and 10 for Scott City.
Man, once we had all the receivers out there, there was nobody that was being a spy on Vogelmoor. It was wide open, and he almost threw the ball, and then he moved a little to the left, and he saw the opening also, and it was just, that was awesome recognition by him to go ahead and let's run this thing.
Ball at midfield, left hash mark, 7-all, 4 receiver set, 2-by-2. As Vogelmoor will take the snap. Back to pass on first down. Swings it out to the right. Tarango makes the catch. Turns up 45. And jukes one. Jukes another. Inside the 40. Outside the numbers and out of bounds at the 37-yard line for 13. Tackle that time made by Jared Whitney for a Baker's dozen and a first down.
Tarango does such a good job catching the ball. But, you know, I think part of his thing is it's after the catch. He had 2 guys that thought they had him dead to right. He did a little fake like he was going to go on up the sideline, stopped, turned around on a dime, went around that one guy like he was standing still.
That was his 15th reception of the year. 1st and 10 Beavers. Handoff left side to Wheeler. He gets upended immediately. Checking in there was the cornerback Cooper Williams. Upends him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. A 2nd down and 10.
Man, he went, Wheeler was upside down. Helmet hit the ground first. Good. That's hard to hold on to the football when that happens to you, and he did a good job hanging on to the ball.
Maybe eked out about 2 inches on that. 2nd down and 10, they'll officially mark it.
At least it wasn't a TFL.
Yes, you're right. Back to, or 2nd down. Handoff left side here is diving forward to about the 35-yard line was Pierce Vallejo for 3 on 2nd down. Sets up a 3rd and 7 in the middle of the field for the Beavers, tied at 7.
Man, there's been on both sides some kids getting up a little slow. So you know the hitting out there is just really ferocious at the line of scrimmage and at the point of attack and at the tackle. Great blocking, great tackling, both sides.
Midway point, 2nd quarter, 7-7 your score. 3rd down and 7, 35-yard line of Clearwater for Scott City. They'll send Cook and also Leitner to the left. 3 receivers to the right, an empty backfield. Vogelmoor back pass, has time, rolls to his right, finds Rumford, high points it, makes the catch, and down the right sideline inside the 20 as the flag comes out. He'll be out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Surely that's not an OPI.
My first thought was that's defensive pass interference, not offensive.
As it stands, it would be about a 24-yard gain to the 11-yard line. Looks where the official is running or spotting the football at the 11. That's going to be pass interference on Clearwater.
Yeah, I think he pushed Rumford.
There's an injured Clearwater Indian.
What is that? I don't know.
Anyways, that's Colby Canfield, the senior. He's being helped off the field. But Scott City with a big 3rd down into the Lewis Automotive red zone. And they're down to the 11-yard line of Clearwater on a 24-yard pass play.
We got canceled anyway, the penalty, because we caught the football.
5:49 to go first half. Scott City 7, Clearwater 7. This will be play number 8 of the drive for the Beavers. Now run that half diamond look in the backfield, and it'll be an option play left side. Vogelmoor, he'll turn it upfield inside the 5, dances his way in, touchdown Scott City. Nice option keeper by Vogelmoor, 12 yards in, or 11 yards in, and it's now 13-7 with 5:43 to go second quarter. Nice answer back for Scott City and a nice 69-yard drive.
That's exactly what we needed to do. Not fart around and get in the end zone.
3-minute, 24-second drive. And the Beavers back on top, 13-7. Rumford to kick the extra point. Out of the hold to Tarango. Oh, snap good. This one's going to be high. And it is good, and it's 14-7 Beavers. They're midway second quarter, 5:43 to go. The Beavers to kick off after this timeout. This is Beaver football. Football once again presented here by Scott City Ice Center Rotomix, Road and Beacon Green Agency and Iron Insurance Partners, Richards Financial Services, Our Brothers Auto Body Mechanic, Pioneer Communications, Precision Ag and Seed, and Pokey Feeders. A nice answer back drive for the Beavers as they go up 14-7 with 5:43 to go. It was an 8-play, 69-yard drive in 3:24. Rumford to kick this one off from the 40-yard line. Scott City will need to get the defense off the field after they were on the field for over 9 minutes in this first and second quarter on an 18-play Clearwater drive. Here's Rumford's kick. Booms this one in the air, and it's going to take Fino back to his own 3-yard line. Up the middle now, tries to go right, and he's tripped up. Great play by K. John as he trips him up, and Fino will take it to about the 18-yard line, 1st and 10 for Clearwater right there. 5:37 to go, second quarter. Holcomb has extended their lead over Marysville going into the fourth quarter. It's 12-0 for the Longhorns.
Good for our league.
Yes. For Scott City, see if they can get the proper adjustments here on defense. Keep in mind, Clearwater does get the football to begin the third quarter, so really this is a pretty big drive in this second quarter. Empty backfield for the Indians. They'll have a tight end left. They'll send a man in motion right to left. Play fake on first down under duress. Here's Williams. He's all the way back inside his own 5-yard line. He'll just throw this ball up for grabs, and it's into the Scott City bench at about the 33-yard line. Good job by Jackson Rumford leading the charge, chasing Williams all the way out of bounds, near out of bounds, 2nd down and 10.
No, I thought Williams made a huge mistake when he took off running for the corner of the football field over there by the end zone. I thought there was no way he's going to get out of this.
He retreated back all the way to his own 2-yard line.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. Clearwater with the 2 receivers set. They'll go up the middle on 2nd down, and that's going to be, breaking through. And here we go. Look out, a 1st down across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Goes Garrison Wells on a gain of 14. Looked like Scott City might have had it bottled up near the line of scrimmage, but then Wells found a little hole. He got that big frame through for a 1st down to the 33.
Wells is kind of moving slow on his. Oh, he moves slow when he's got the football. What am I talking about?
Right hash mark, 33-yard line, approaching 5 to go first half. 7-point Scott City lead. A man in motion to the right. It'll be Williams right side on 1st down, 35. Across the 40 to the 43, 9 more on 1st down.
Wow. That time I'd love to see him just break it out in the open, so I could watch him run and see what he looks like. Surely Tarango would run him down and not let him score a touchdown.
He has 64 yards on 11 carries in this first half. 2nd in yard for Clearwater at their own 42-yard line, under 4.5 or close to 4.5 to go first half. It'll be a keeper by Williams. He's going to go get the 1st down on the right side and gets pummeled for it at the 45-yard line. Trio of Beavers right there, led by Brody Holstein at the 45.
Well, when we started this drive back here, I thought there's no way Clearwater can go the length of the field in 5 minutes. They take too much time, but they've kind of hurried it up on this drive, so they're doing okay as time-wise.
They're at 4:20 to go second quarter, 14-7 Beaver lead, but Clearwater at their own 45 after starting at their own 18. Cooper Williams, the senior quarterback, sends a man in motion from left to right. And he'll run quarterback sweep to the right. Scott City has it strung out well, but Williams finds a little hole and gets a couple yards to the 47-yard line on 1st down. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 8 after it was Case Armendariz with the tackle.
Case Armendariz has played great this year at that defensive end. I just got to say that.
3:45 to go, 6th play of the drive. 14-7 Beaver lead. Clearwater at their own 47. They'll run 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end left side. Williams on 2nd down looks right, guns it, passes caught, and then breaks through a Tarango tackle, has a 1st down. Inside the 45, a flag comes out. As that time making the catch was Brody Harmon to the 42-yard line, pinning the penalty here.
Whoa, I don't have any idea.
Oh, they're going to wave it off.
Oh, okay.
That's a gain of 11 on the pass play, his 2nd catch for 20 yards.
My first thought was maybe there was a face mask there. And so he went directly to the other guy on the sideline and said something to him, and that's when he reached down and picked up his flag and said, okay.
1st and 10, Scott City 42 for Clearwater with 3:25 to go first half. They trail Scott City 14-7 and are moving the ball. Pistol set up, Cooper Williams. He's going to take the snap, hand it up. Nope, he's going to keep it himself. 40-yard line, and he's brought down for a gain of 3 at the 39-yard line on first down. Oscar Mendez, Miller Contreras on the tackle, 2nd down and 7. Man, Clearwater, nice drive going no huddle here as well.
Yeah, it is a nice drive, but, man, we're under 3 minutes now.
Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Keep in mind, Clearwater has the football to begin the 3rd quarter. Can Scott City get a defensive stop? Williams on 2nd and 9 has all kinds of time. Now we'll just chuck it up for grabs. It's going to be deflected in the air and almost picked off. Good defense that time by Scott City downfield at the 15-yard line. There is a flag down the play. This might be on Scott City.
Oh, rough on the passer type of deal or
we'll
holding?
See the official call here from our white hat, Jake Eicher. Oh, okay. That's not the right call. It should be roughing the passer. He signaled intentional grounding. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty and a first down for Clearwater to the Scott City 24-yard line.
He's going to give it again here. Let's see if he does the same thing. Or is he talking it?
Oh, there we go. Roughing the passer.
Okay.
He's talking probably to his own mates there. But, boy, that nullifies a good defensive play. A tough mistake. Scott City's first penalty, and it looms large. That takes it to the 24 of Scott City with 2:44 to go 2nd quarter. And Clearwater driving down 7. Pistol setup. Cooper Williams has a 2 receivers set. He'll send one man in motion right to left. He'll fake it. He'll get it himself. Well, Williams, he finds something out of nothing, and the late flag comes out. We've got 2 flags coming out.
Oh.
Oscar Mendez takes Williams down at the 22-yard line. All that was a gain of 2. And now,
did they all see the same thing?
I believe so. They're going to pick up the ball here, and let's see here. Holding Clearwater. That stops the clock with 2:31 to go 2nd quarter. This is a 3-minute drive as well for Clearwater. They've had their last 2 possessions over 12 minutes. That's half the clock. That's half the first half game clock.
Well, this one's going to really hurt Clearwater. Can they overcome and get a first and 20? Can they overcome that?
That's their 5th penalty for 35 yards. 1st and 20. Scott City 34-yard line left hash mark. They'll empty the backfield. Back to passes. Williams looks left. Now as he rolls to his right, as he's just now will step up at the 40. Now we'll run back all the way back to midfield. And he will fire it late. The pass is caught at a knee at the 27-yard line for a pickup of about 12 on the play. The pass is complete to Lane Blevins. Out of all that, a 12-yard pass play, 2nd down, or an 8-yard pass play, 2nd down and about 13 to go, 7.
Oh, we got a Clearwater kid hurt. He's over on the sideline. He hadn't stepped up. Oh, it's the quarterback.
That's the quarterback. We're going to take a timeout with 2:02 to go. Clearwater takes a timeout. Beavers lead by 7. Back after this break. This is Scott City football.
At American Implement, we believe that education and athletics play a crucial role in uplifting communities. Our commitment to supporting farmers aligns closely with the values of teamwork and resilience found in sports. By investing in local initiatives, we enhance individual lives and strengthen community bonds for a brighter future. American Implement, indebted to the past, committed to the future.
Built and owned by cattlemen, Scott Pro is your partner in beef production. Doing business with people that know and understand the industry gives you the advantage in today's ultra-competitive and ever-changing marketplace. Ingredient and
On 2nd down and 13 at the 27-yard line of Scott City for Clearwater, and he'll hand it off. This is right side, 20. Flag comes out 15 and 1st down to 10, but this is going to be coming back. There's a hold right at the point of attack. Probably freed up Garrison Wells a little bit there.
Oh, man, Clearwater has just got penalty-itis here.
Holding Clearwater. So that's going to back him up to the 36-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 2, or gain of 1, and then a 10-yard penalty on top of that, I believe, is how they're going to mark that. Oh, go back 5 more. Oh, I'm looking at the white hat. He doesn't have the ball. All right. Oh, it is a 10-yard penalty.
Wow.
So it brings up, it's their 6th penalty the first half. Second down. Williams is back in there at quarterback. So second down and about 28 at the 42-yard line of Scott City for Clearwater with a minute 50 to go first half. Man in motion is Kessling, back or handoff right side. They're going to go back to their bell cow, and inside the 35 to about the 32-yard line goes Garrison Wells on a gain of about 4, setting up third down and 18 with 1:32 to go first half.
Yeah, I'm looking at that clock thinking there's just no way they're going to get in the end zone. I don't know. Maybe if they get another big long pass somehow, but running the football, I don't know.
Scott City's going to bring their pass rushing, the interior tackles in on 3rd and 18, 32. Clearwater is 2 of 6 on third downs. 14-7 Scott City, 69 seconds to go first half. Cooper Williams back in at quarterback, sends a man in motion, play fake. Underdress, and he's going to lose the football, and Scott City falls on it. Scott City falls on it at the 36-yard line. Armandaris, I believe, with his 8th sack. Rumford with the fumble recovery, and that's how you get the defense off the field with 55 seconds to go first half.
All right. Now we can do the, we don't have 2 minutes to run. We got 55 seconds to go 64 yards. I think we can do it. Look at Tarango. He's already waiting on it. Give me the ball.
Own 36-yard line. Scott City does have all 3 timeouts, up 14-7. Or 4 receivers set, and there's going to be a flag. Scott City was moving pre-snap.
I think we had too many people in the huddle.
Well, yeah, that was a legal substitution. Yeah, Cook ran off the field, and there was 12 men in that break in the huddle. So an unforced penalty for Scott City. Now they have to go 69 yards for the touchdown. Their second penalty of the half for 20 yards. And no time runs off the clock. That's the only good thing about it, but you lose 5 yards.
Yeah.
First and 20, 31-yard line toward the left hash mark. A 4 receiver set 2-by-2. Back to passes. Volgamore has time, steps up, fires it down the middle of the field for Bergner. He will not make the catch. That almost could have been a targeting, but as he was up in the air, we have holding on Scott City, though. That nullified it would have nullified the pass play anyway. Second down and first and long coming up.
Oh.
That was pretty close to a illegal hit on a defensive player.
Kind of, although I think he had a hand touching the football, and so
yes, no, that
and it kind of looked to me like the Clearwater kid hit him with his hands first instead of his helmet.
No, you're right there. Like I said, it was close, but it was not. It was close, but not quite.
Yes.
The penalty will back up Scott City to their own 21 with 50 seconds to go. First down and 20, and they'll just hand it off to Kelton Cook. He'll take it to the 25-yard line. And does Coach Burke decide to take a timeout? The answer is no. Second down and 16 coming up, or make that 2nd and 21 coming up.
Yeah, he only had 2 timeouts left, and under 30 seconds. Well, Scott City will probably just...
Well, they can still take 2 timeouts here, but Scott City has to take their time here on this play. Man. Second down, 23 to snap this with 15 seconds to go. They'll throw it out right to Rumford. He'll make the catch outside the numbers, 30, 35, 40, 45. He's near a first down with 7 seconds to go. So he gains 20 yards on that reception on his 4th catch of the night for 55 yards. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 with 7.6.
Well, if Volgamore could throw a ball 65 yards, we could throw a Hail Mary.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, he only needs to pass at 55. We'll see what happens here on the final play of the half. Scott City trying to take a 14-7 lead into the locker room here at best.
I was counting where he was going to release it from.
Well, he'd be back at his own 40 now. He'll roll to his left. He's just going to tuck it up and run. He'll get the first down. Timeout. Can they get a timeout? There's 1 second on the clock, and the answer is yes. So he got the first down to the 48-yard line on a pickup of 3. Final timeout with 1 second to go. So Scott City does have one more play left in the first half.
Yeah, Clearwater was set up as though it was going to be just one big long pass. And I don't know. Scott City will come up with something. This would be a good place to run a screen pass. How about a hook and ladder? I'm just thinking outside the box on some really wild things. I don't know if we've got the Kelsey play where you run 40 yards and then pitch it to a guy trailing you.
I remember the one year, I think it was the Chiefs at Dallas, where they threw it in the middle of about the 25-yard line to Tyreek Hill, and then he had blockers in front of him and took it into the end zone on the final play of the half.
Oh, so the screenplay was set up 40 yards downfield.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
It was, but it wasn't a screen.
Right.
You know what I mean.
But I know what you mean. The guys that were going to block for him were wide receivers, not linemen. Yeah.
So Scott City will have one play left in this first half from their own 48-yard line with a 7-point lead. But they force a turnover. The Beavers are +2 in turnovers this year. Clearwater now -2. 3-receiver set, twins to the left, one to the right. They'll send Wiebe in motion from left to right. They'll swing it out to Rumford. Oh, they're going to run the hook and lateral. Here is Wiebe, 40, 35, and he'll be brought down to the 30-yard line, and that'll close out the first half of play. 14-7, Scott City takes the lead in the locker room over the Clearwater Indians here in this Week 9 playoff game. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. We'll come back with first half stats and more. This is Scott City Beaver football.
At Red Barn Enterprises, we bring you the best products in agriculture through the Max Yield system, placing the right products on every field of your farm. Use Axis Seed, BW Fusion, Meristem Crop Performance, and Pivot Bio to enhance your crop's resilience and productivity today. Trust Red Barn Enterprises for all your crop needs, and join us in cheering on the Beavers.
Adding value to our community has been our priority since day one. That's why the Scott Co-op is here with 8 elevator locations, 2 service stations, 5 card trolls, bulk fuel and oil delivery, as well as a full-service agronomy department, including agronomy services, seed, chemical, fertilizer, and custom application. Visit us online at scottcoop.com or download our app for more information. Scott Co-op is a proud supporter of our local communities.
BBN is brought to you by Lone Tree Farms, J&R, Nextech Wireless, Pioneer Communications, S&T, Scott County Hospital, Scott Co-op, Security State Bank.
Fro Heating and Cooling of Scott City is a proud sponsor of Beaver activities. Brent and Angie take pride in helping our activities and support our students 100%. They can also help you with any heating and cooling needs that you have. Give Faroe Heating and Cooling a call at 620-872-3508 and see if they can help you with your needs today.
We believe investing in our community is how we make a lasting impact. It's about more than just providing wireless services. We believe in rolling up our sleeves and working side by side with local organizations. Whether you're sharing cherished moments, staying updated on trends, or exploring your surroundings, we're there to keep you connected. Next Tech Wireless. We are Kansas.
In 3A, and Clearwater has come to play here.
They have, Adam. You know, their record coming in was 3-5, and you would think, well, you know, this might be an easy game for Scott City, but when you looked at who they played, Adam, I just had and I felt like that quarterback and that running back were the two guys were going to have to stop, and the quarterback, you know, but man. They did a fake punt thing that, you know, that was kind of lucky, but they got it and they scored. And that number 22, he is tough to bring down. It is. Our guys are hitting him, I think, good and hard, but he's just getting away from them. And then when he gets in the open, he's got a little more speed to him. And without them holding calls, I think they'd have scored on a couple of those on that last drive. They had the football, and we'd be tied.
Yeah, that. The fumble turned the second quarter drive around there for Clearwater. They have had the ball for probably darn near 14 or 15 minutes of this first half. Let's see, about 9, 14, 15 minutes of this first half, and 15-9 really in the field or in the time of possession. But Scott City's first drive went pretty good. They went 9 plays. They had to punt, and then Clearwater went 3-and-out on their opening possession. They were pinned deep in their own territory. They punted. Alex Tarango with a 48-yard punt return to the Clearwater 2, and then one play later, Kevin Wiebe was in the end zone. 7-0 Scott City. That was your score in the first quarter with 6:19 to go. And then Clearwater played keep away. They would convert their first 2 third downs, and then their next 3 fourth down, they would convert those. And it ended up being an 18-play drive, 68 yards in 9 minutes and 12 seconds, and on 4th and goal at the 1, it was Garrison Wells in from a yard out. The extra point was good by their extra point kicker. I'm sorry, I drew a blank there. Lane Richwine. We were tied at 7, but Scott City did a good job rallying back to take the 14-7 lead with 5:43 to go in the first half. They took 3 minutes and 24 seconds off the clock. And with 5:43 to go on an 8-play, 69-yard drive, it was a 12-yard Camden Vogelmore touchdown run on the option. Jackson Rumford's extra point made it 14-7. Then Clearwater was driving down the field. They went on about a 9-play drive, but then a couple of holding penalties really negated their drive or held their drive back. And credit to Scott City, they applied the pressure when they needed to. They stripped Williams and recovered the fumble. The Beavers would get it on the last-ditch effort to the Clearwater 30-yard line after they had their own share of penalties late in that second quarter. But that's where we're at, 14-7 Scott City. But it'll be Clearwater football to begin the third quarter. But, Tim, that was a huge defensive stop for Scott City right before halftime.
It sure was, Adam. The penalties helped. But, yeah, Scott City's defense did a good job there. But I'm telling you, Clearwater, Coach Burke, he has read the time clock management book, and that was one of the best books I've ever read on the game of football, was the time clock management book. And he is playing that to the T, keeping the ball away from Scott City by there's a 40-second time clock before you have to stop the ball, and they're like doing that. They're waiting 40 seconds or 35 and waiting a long time before they snap the ball. They're very slow about approaching and deciding what they're going to run. They have multiple guys. These guys are, I don't know if it was, to me that's confusing, and I think he had several penalties because his guys were confused about who was supposed to be in motion and where was I supposed to go. And if you noticed in that second quarter, they kind of dropped some of that stuff and quit moving guys around as much because he was getting some penalties in the first quarter. But, boy, in the second quarter, it was all about holding. You know, I hope in the second half the referees don't decide, we need to even up this referee and flag thing and give a few more to Scott City. Let's hope not.
Yeah, hope so too. It should be an interesting second half. We'll see how the teams do make the adjustments. 14-7, Scott City the break. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back with first half stats and more. And we'll try to get some scores as well across the state here in this playoff round. This is Scott City Beaver football.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
BBN is brought to you by Shapland Real Estate, State Farm, Norder Supply Incorporated, Ag Management Services, Vogelmore Family Farms, White's Food Liner, Scott Community Foundation.
Red Barn Enterprises is proud to offer Meristem crop performance products, including Upshift C and Revline hopper throttle. These innovative products help reduce fertilizer waste and boost your crop's performance, ensuring healthier plants and better yields. Committed to our community, we proudly support Scott County Athletics. Choose Red Barn Enterprises and Meristem crop performance products to enhance your farm's efficiency.
From Weathers Land and Livestock. Fall is here, which means we are getting closer and closer to the colder weather. Before it turns cold, have your system serviced.
At Red Barn Enterprises, we bring you the best products in agriculture through the Max Yield system, placing the right products on every field of your farm. Use Axis Seed, BW Fusion, Meristem Crop Performance, and Pivot Bio to enhance your crop's resilience and productivity today. Trust Red Barn Enterprises for all your crop needs, and join us in cheering on the Beavers.
Adding value to our community has been our priority since day one. That's why the Scott Co-op is here with 8 elevator locations, 2 service stations, 5 card trolls, bulk fuel and oil delivery, as well as a full-service agronomy department, including agronomy services, seed, chemical, fertilizer, and custom application. Visit us online at scottcoop.com or download our app for more information. Scott Co-op is a proud supporter of our local communities.
68 yards on 12 carries in the touchdown. Cooper Williams had 19 on 9, and Landon Woods had 2, and also Brody Harmon had 1. Cooper Williams was 4 of 5 passing for 33 yards. He would also have a reception for 16 yards on the fake punt on 4th down. And then Brody Harmon had 20 receiving yards. By the way, it was Wells who threw that pass. Wells has thrown 1 of 3 this year for 38 yards early this year. He has thrown a pass, so probably on a fake punt or a halfback pass. But nonetheless, they had 49 passing yards and a total 139. They had 7 first and 10s. They were 2 of 6 on 3rd down, 3 of 3 on 4th down. They had 6 penalties in the first half for 46 yards. For Scott City, 148 yards of offense in the first half, 89 through the air from Camden Volgamore, who's 6 of 7. 4 of those going to Jackson Rumford. Actually, he was 6 of 6 in that first half, I beg your pardon. 12 to Alex Tarango, 22 on the hook and lateral to Kevin Wiebe. Rushing, Scott City 15 carries, 59 yards. Still not bad, around 4 yards a carry, but 5 for 21 for Kelton Cook, 3 for 27 and a touchdown for Camden Volgamore. Kevin Wiebe with 4 for 5. Matthew Wheeler 2 for 3. Pierce Vallejo with a 3-yard run in that first half as well. Scott City had 3 penalties for 30 yards, had 7 first and 10s, 5 of 6 on 3rd downs. And the Beavers with the touchdown lead at the break, 14-7.
Well, it's been a good contest, Adam. And I look for a good, hard-hitting football contest here in the second half. Like we talked about, there were some guys getting up slowly off the ground. There were some guys who went to the sideline for a play or two, on both sides of the field. And it is a good, hard-hitting football game. This is a good high school football game filled with excitement, filled with some turnovers or some things that have we wish wouldn't have happened, and some things that we're glad that happened to them, not us. Just high school football.
All right, we're going to take our final break. We'll come back with scores after this 90-second break.
Can't wait.
Yep, this is Beaver football.
BBN is brought to you by Lone Tree Farms, JNR, Next Tech Wireless, Pioneer Communications, S&T, Scott County Hospital, Scott Co-op, Security State Bank.
Back here at Darner Field here in Scott City. We'll run down some first half scores that we do have for you, starting off with GWAC scores. A couple of them are finals. They played at, actually 3 of them are finals. They played at 6 o'clock. In 4A, Ulysses lost at Wellington 61-6. The Crusaders are definitely on a crusade there in 4A. They'll be, probably taking on Cape and Mount Carmel next week. Ulysses with an 0-8 season. Also, it was a final between Hugoton and Chaparral, 43-0, I believe was that final between Hugoton and Chaparral. The Eagles ended their season at 6-3. Colby shut out at Collegiate tonight, 62-0. All Sparty on that one. Also, at Holcomb, just wrapped up a few minutes ago. The Longhorns advanced. They'll be at Rock Creek next week more than likely. They hang on for a 12-7 win over the Marysville Bulldogs. And at halftime, The winner of this game will match up against Heston and Goodland. Heston 22, Goodland 14. Also, one other 3A score that we were able to find. It's a shootout at Clay Center at halftime. Clay Center 27, Pratt 20.
Oh, I thought Pratt would maybe be a little better than that.
Well, Clay Center's pretty good. They were injured for most of the. They are getting some of their key pieces, including their Oklahoma State baseball signee, Cole Pladson. They got him back at quarterback last week in their victory over Marysville.
Okay, that'd make a difference then.
And so here we go. Scott City with a 7-point lead. They will kick off and defend the south end zone in the third quarter. Can the Beavers advance on to the second round of the playoffs? Or we hope so here. Rumford will kick this one off from his own 40-yard line. Clearwater yet to break their huddle over on their sideline. But let's see what Scott City can do with some maybe adjustments here in this third quarter defensively after 90 yards on 25 carries by Clearwater in that first half. That was a lot of ground and pound by the Indians. They will send Jared Whitney, Jaden Fino deep to return. See if Rumford could get a good kick here to begin this third period of play. And it's a high end over and kick. This will be taken by Whitney at his own 15-yard line. Cross the 20, 25, runs into a wall as he takes it to the 27-yard line. And that's where the Clearwater Indians will set up shop. Griffin Edwards in there, Bergner K. John, among many other Beavers there to make the tackle.
Well, we'll see how Scott City's defense, do they do something different and put a stop to this series real quick? That'd be our hope.
Actually, just got an updated score with Heston and Goodland. 22-20 Heston by 2 at the break. First and 10, 14-7 Beaver lead, just underway third quarter. Cooper Williams, the senior quarterback, with 2 receivers still left. He'll hand it off right side. This will be a nice run for a first down to the 40-yard line. And Garrison Wells with a big run of 12. Make it 13 to the 41. He has 81 yards on 13 carries. Still a hard load to bring down for Scott City.
Oh, no huddle, right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll have it at the 41 right hash mark. Just underway third quarter, 14-7 Beaver lead. A 2-receiver set, wing to left, tight end right side. This will be a handoff once again right side. They're just going to backside, and Wells is going to carry it for about 8 yards to the 49 on first down, and they're just going backside on Scott City. 2 straight plays, setting up 2nd and 2.
The blocking was just outstanding on that side on the offense. And one of the guys, the Beavers, they were trying to strip him of the ball.
2nd and 2, 49 for Clearwater in their own territory, and they will get it up the middle once again. It's a first down run for Wells. He'll take it to the 48-yard line and make it the 47 of Scott City for 4 more, as he's at 15 carries and 93 yards. And a 1st and 10 for Clearwater. 3 plays, all by Garrison Wells. They're at the 47 of Scott City. First minute of this third quarter. And Wells this time, he stood up for a 2-yard loss. That time, Scott City got great penetration in there, making the stop. That time was Trey Ryan, and Wells is a little shaken up after that play.
I don't know how the kid can keep getting up and carrying the football. Like you said, he's already had 16 carries.
Yep, that one 16 for 91, and he'll trot off the field, and it'll be 2nd down and 12, 49 of Scott City, approaching the 10-minute mark of the third period, 7-point Beaver lead. In the backfield, there's Landon Woods. It'll be play fake as Williams rolls to his left on 2nd down, looking downfield, and he'll throw it late. Pass is going to be caught for near a first down inside the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 39. He gets 10, and to bring up 3rd and about 1.5 yards.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what he was. I thought he was going to run, and then he just had the ball up there, like faking it like Mahomes does. But then he really did throw it and got a nice completion.
That was a 10-yard pass play to Kessling, 3rd down and 1 yard. Handoff up the middle, and second effort will get the first down will the running back Landon Woods to the 36-yard line on a gain of 3. So Clearwater now 3 of 7 on third down. This is their third 1st and 10 of this opening drive of the second half, down 7. And Scott City's defense has been pounded in between the tackles tonight. Beavers shuffle on personnel on defense. Still back there's Landon Woods as a tailback from the Scott City 36-yard line toward the left hash mark. They're going to run it backside, and Scott City pulls down Woods for maybe about a half a yard loss. 2nd down and 10. Good job on the backside that time by Armendariz and also in there Holstein.
Wells just came back in. Well, we'll see. Yeah, Scott City, they have to stay at the line of scrimmage because Clearwater stays at the line of scrimmage. They're not huddling up at all.
This is the 7th play of the drive coming up here on 2nd down. This is Woods. He gets stood up. No gain on the play, or correction, that's Wells on the carry for no gain on the play. Sets up 3rd and 10 here with 8:58 to go, third quarter.
Great penetration by Scott City. I don't know if we blitzed linebackers or not, but we had great penetration. Now it's 3rd and 10 and a half.
Ball at the 37 of Scott City for Clearwater. 14-7 Beaver lead, 8:40 to go third quarter. Clearwater 3 of 7 on third downs. Under 20 to snap it. They'll run a 2-receiver set, 1 to both sides. Pistol set up, back to pass is Cooper Williams. Throws it left side, pass is caught near a 1st down at the 28-yard line. He'll be about a yard and a half shy of the 1st down. The pass was complete to Wyatt Rich. And it'll bring up a 4th and 1 where Clearwater is 3 of 3 on 4th downs tonight.
3 out of 3 on 4th downs. Well, you can bet they're going to go for it.
And this is their 9th play of the drive, and it's taken 3.5 minutes of the third quarter clock. On 4th and a yard, handoff left side to Williams. He's got the 1st down to the 25 and lowers his shoulder to the 23-yard line. He gets about 4 on 4th and 1, does Wells. He's up to 95 yards on 16 carries. 10th play of the drive coming up here for the Indians.
Wow. Impressive drive, Adam. Just right at us. And we, just like that, we had that 3rd and long, and then they throw a pass, and that hurts.
14-7 Beaver lead, 4 minutes into the third quarter. From the 23 of Scott City for Clearwater, 1st and 10 left hash mark. Cooper Williams will run the option to the right side. He will turn it up. He's inside the 20 to right at the 20. They'll mark it for a gain of 3. Oscar Mendez with the tackle. 2nd down coming up.
Oh.
2nd down and 7 coming up. Ball in the middle of the field. 7.5 to go third quarter. This is play number 12 of this drive to begin the third quarter for the Indians. Down 7. 2 receivers to left, tight end right side, wing to left. This is handoff going right side, and good job by Scott City limiting Garrison Wells to just 2 to the 18-yard line, setting up a big 3rd down and 5.
Looked like a slow developing trap play to the right on that one. He started to the left, and then I think one of them guards pulled, and then he followed him into the hole.
3rd down and 5, 18-yard line of Scott City for Clearwater into the red zone. 14-7 Beaver lead right at the 7-minute mark of the third quarter. Cooper Williams holds it now, hands it off. Left side, and that time Williams gets stood up immediately by Ryan Lotto, who pulls him down right at the line of scrimmage at the 18-yard line. And another 4th down coming up here.
Oh, man. There, 4 out of 4. There's no way. I'd put $1 on this, saying they ain't getting this one.
Fourteenth play of this drive coming up with 6:28 to go third quarter. 7-point Beaver lead. Can Scott City's defense get one more stop here? They need to get this stop. Cooper Williams of 15 to snap it. Changes his play at the line as he tells the pistol back Garrison Wells to play. They'll send a man in motion from right to left on 4th and 5. Rolling to his left is Williams. Looks downfield, and then the pass is going to be incomplete. And it's a turnover on downs. The pass was floated a little high there that time. I think they were trying to hit Brody Harmon inside the 10. And Scott City gets a huge stop on a 14-play drive with 6:05 to go third quarter.
Well, I actually thought he was going to run with the football.
Did too.
He looked like he could have had that 5-yard, but he didn't 5, 6 yard, whatever it was. He didn't go for it. I'm glad he threw it.
Scott City will start with the ball for the first time this third quarter with 6:05 to go. Third quarter up 14-7. Kelton Cook up the middle. Goes left side across the 20. And he'll take an Indian with him for another couple yards to the 22 on first down. Tackle that time made by Brody Harmon. Second down and about 5.5. They'll give him 5 on first down.
Well, let's see Scott City put together a 14-play drive, use up a bunch of clock, and score.
That would be all right.
Yeah, that's my game plan.
2nd and 5, 23-yard line, middle of the field for the Beavers going to the north. Handoff right side to Kevin Wiebe. Turns it upfield 25. He will be close to a first down. He'll have it at the 29-yard line on a gain of 6. Tackle made by Dalton Wolf on a gain of 6 for Wiebe and a 1st and 10.
Yeah, nothing fancy. I mean, I know that Clearwater's only got 3 guys playing both ways, so this is pretty much a fresh defense out there.
Marked us officially at the 30, 1st and 10. And fumbled, snap, and picked up by Vogelmoor all the way back at his own 23-yard line, and that'll change the trajectory of this series. 2nd down and 17.
Sure will. That's almost like a penalty. At least we got the football. We did not turn it over to Clearwater at our 22-yard line or 3, whatever it is.
It was a little bit of a high snap, but it hit Vogelmoor right in the hands there, and he was very lucky to fall on it. 2nd and 17, kind of a pistol power eye. They'll hand it off up the middle. Here he goes. Wiebe, he will gain a nice chunky yards to the 34-yard line. He'll gain 11 on 2nd down, so it sets up about 3rd and 6 here at the 4.5-minute mark of the third quarter.
Oh, yeah, that power eye football. That means you got a quarterback, and then you got an eye back, and you got 2 running backs that are blocking. We're set up in it again.
5 of 6 on 3rd down of the Beavers. Here's another Wiebe carry. Leans forward. He's going to have the first down right at the 40-yard line.
Is that Rumford back there with him? As a blocker in the backfield?
Well,
I think it was.
Yes, it was. He was kind of the fullback. 1st and 10, 40-yard line. A nice gain of 5 there for Wiebe. And the Beavers have a new set of downs here, up 14-7, already at the 4-minute mark of this third quarter. Rumford will be split to the left, Tarango to the right. Pistol wing, tailback is Kelton Cook. Vogelmoor takes a snap, looking to pass on first down. Now under duress, he's just going to tuck it up and run it. Oh, he gets by, nope, he doesn't get by Dalton Wolf as he'll take it for about a yard to the 41-yard line, who good open field tackle, 2nd and 9.
I thought Vogelmoor was going to get around that corner, but that kid who tackled him has good feet too, and he was quick. Got him.
They're going to mark this 2nd and 8 at the 42. Fast-moving third quarter, we're at the 3:20 mark. 14-7 Scott City.
That's okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. As long as we got the lead, I think it's great.
7th play of the drive. Pistol wing T with Tarango to left. Play fake on 2nd down. They'll swing it out. Here's Wiebe. He'll make the catch outside the numbers. 45 midfield. And it's knocked out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Make it the 45 on a 13-yard pass play to Wiebe on his 2nd catch of the night.
Nice catch. He was wide open. They had run the wide receivers all to the inside. Cornerback was nowhere to be found. And that's why Wiebe coming out of the backfield was wide open.
Nice run to the catch of 13 to the 45 of Clearwater with 3:06 to go in this third quarter. The Beavers with a 7-point lead. 8th play of this drive up the middle on first down to Cook. He'll get it to about the 44, about a yard on the play. And bring up 2nd down and about 8.
How many plays of this drive?
This will be the 9th play coming up.
Oh, beautiful. I just love it.
This is a nice 3.5-minute drive for Scott City. This is their opening series of the third quarter itself.
Maybe there'll only be, each team will have the ball once.
Here we go, 2nd down and 8. This will be a carry left side. Wheeler inside the 45. He'll lower his shoulder for 4 to the 41, or make that 3 to the 41. Setting up 3rd and 5 as we're at the 2:20 mark of this fast-moving third quarter.
Boy, at this rate, Clearwater is, or Scott City, even in the fourth quarter, if it continues like this, each of them may only get the ball once. one more time.
I marked this officially at the 40, 3rd and 4. The Beavers 6 of 7 on 3rd downs. Vogelmoor run the option. He'll keep it himself. He's got the first down inside the 35 and is upended by Cooper Williams at the 32-yard line for a nice gain of 8. So Scott City continues to move the chains here for their 10th, 1st and 10 of the night.
Beautiful. I mean, this is like we talked about at Colby. If you like 3 yards in a cloud of dust, this is perfect.
32-yard line left hash mark. Trango, Rumford split to the right. Weeby the wing back to the left, and the halfback to the right is Wheeler. It'll be a handoff right side to Weeby. Trying to turn it upfield, does so. 25, has the first down, 20, 15, stiff arm 10, 5, dragging the sled down to the 1. First and goal, Scott City on a 34-yard, 1.5-season-yard long run for Kevin Weeby.
Beautifully blocked. They had 2 wide receivers out there on that right side. They both went downfield, got blocks, and Weeby did a good job of following the blocks. Beautiful.
And they put in Baylor Vasquez as a tackle, a little heavy package, 1st and goal at the 1 in this power eye. Handoff up the middle. Weeby dives in. Touchdown, Scott City. They go down the field 82 yards in 11 plays, and Weeby leans in for a 2-yard plunge to make it 20-7 with under 90 seconds to go, 3rd quarter.
Oh, that is just how we described it beforehand. That's exactly what we wanted to have happen. Perfect.
Jackson Rumford to try to attempt the extra point. Weeby, his older brother, Abe, started against Clearwater last time these two teams met 9 years ago. Rumford's kick is good, and it's 21-7, 1:29 to go, 3rd quarter. And we'll come back in 30 seconds for a kickoff. This is Beaver football. A nice job by Scott City after Clearwater went 14 plays on their opening drive. The Beavers counter with a 12-play drive of their own, going 82 yards and taking off 4 minutes and 36 seconds. A 2-yard run for Kevin Weeby. Extra point good, making it 21-7. Don't forget, when we're thirsty up in the booth, we're dehydrated, we need another extra boost, we go reach for a Z bottle water. High quality H2O, premium purified drinking water under brand new ownership with Darren and Michelle Hebiger. See them for all your water needs. Z Bottling. Jackson Rumford's end over and kick is going to be returnable at about the 12-yard line, going left across the 20, 25, and the ball came out, but he was ruled down there.
There's a flag over there.
That was a late flag on that. That was returned that time by Jared Whitney.
I think there's personal foul.
And this might be on Scott City.
That's where the guy telling the whiteout what he pointed that way.
All right, that'll make things interesting. Dead ball, personal foul, Scott City. Oh, targeting on Scott City. It's not an ejection. It's not an ejection in high school football.
Oh.
Let's keep that in mind there. But Clearwater will benefit, and they're going to get the ball all the way out to their own 41-yard line. Football also presented here by Platinum H Insurance, Plain Jan's Perfect Auto Detailing, New Life Market, Northern Supply, Miller Veterinary Clinic, Midwest Mixer, Metzger Appraisals, and Metzger Family Farms, Lone Tree Farms and Livestock, and Levin Lawn and Tree. So Scott City leaving that door a little bit ajar here.
Yeah.
Getting Clearwater the football at their own 41-yard line. 1st and 10, 21-7 Beaver lead. 1:23 to go, 3rd quarter. Cooper Williams so bubbles a snap, and he has to fall on it back at his 37-yard line. He was thinking about keeping that one, Tim.
Yes, he was. He was going to come around the end. Oh, that's not what they needed to happen. Good for Scott City.
Oh, he just lost his eyes on that.
Well, that's what I think. He probably took his eyes off of it. You know, the first thing is keep your eye on the ball till you catch it.
2nd and 14, 37-yard line toward the left hash mark. 50 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. Play fake. This will be a keeper left side for Williams. He'll take it to the 40. And a nice open field tack on the left side that time by Holstein and sets up 3rd down and 11.
My guess is that was the play he was supposed to have run last time. They just called the same play. Did the fake to the right and then rolled back to the left.
Clearwater 3 of 8 on 3rd downs. 11 yards to go at their own 40-yard line. Left hash mark, 25 seconds, 3rd quarter. 21-7 Scott City. They're going to milk this down. There's the game clock and play clock virtual, so this could end up being the final play of this 3rd period. And depending on what happens here, Tim, if it's 4th and long or 4th and medium, Clearwater can think about it and go for it. Now, actually, they're just going to let the 3rd quarter clock run down and discuss this 3rd and 11.
Wow.
So there we go. 3 quarters in the books. The only points of the quarter belong to Scott City. They have a 21-7 lead as we head to the 4th quarter here in Scott City. We'll come back in a minute. This is Beaver football.
Furrow Heating and Cooling of Scott City is a proud sponsor of Beaver activities. Brent and Angie take pride in helping our activities and support our students 100%. They can also help you with any heating and cooling needs that you have. Give Furrow Heating and Cooling a call at 620-872-3508 and see if they can help you with your needs today.
We believe investing in our community is how we make a lasting impact. It's about more than just providing wireless services. We believe in rolling up our sleeves and working side by side with local organizations. Whether you're sharing cherished moments, staying updated on trends, or exploring your surroundings, we're there to keep you connected. Next Tech Wireless. We are Kansas.
For all of God's creatures.
Football tonight is presented here by Jackson Legal Group, JF Beaver Advertising, J&R Trucking, J&R Car and Truck Center. Also want to thank here HRC Feed Yards, Hammy Farms High Choice Feeders. 21-7 your scores will begin the 4th quarter. Camden Vogelmore getting taped over on the sideline here. That brings in Drew Metzger in at safety. 3rd and 11 for Clearwater as they switch sides of the field at their own 40 left hash mark. Play fake as Williams rolls to his right on 3rd down. Now it's time. Fires the ball. Is going to be underthrown. It looked like it was deflected by Rumford initially. And 4th and 11, Coach Justin Burke with a big decision here coming up here. He's going to punt this one, well, we think.
Yeah, we think. I wouldn't if I was him. You're down by 2 touchdowns, and the possessions have been very few and far between in this game because both teams have run long possessions and been running clock.
25, Scott said he gets somebody overlaid over on the far side there. It is, once again, Garrison Wells to punt this one. This is Williams. He rugby-style kicks it. Oh, that's a shank. And this is going to take a backwards roll. This is going to be, and then picked up by Williams. This is a live ball, folks. And he gets drilled by Rumford at the 37-yard line. That ended up being a negative punt. And then, I guess, do you call it a rush? But it's -2 on the rush.
Yeah, the punt went, negative 10 yards? And then it was picked up by the punter and run, and he even lost yards.
That's at the 36-yard line. He lost 4 on that one.
Yeah, like I said, they should have went for it. That was crazy.
So Scott City at the Clearwater 36. Vogelmore back in there. Pistol wing T. Triangle to the right on 1st down. This will be a quarterback sweep for Vogelmore. Turns it up 35-30, 25, and weaves his way outside the number. Now works his way back inside the 20, and he's down to the 18-yard line. An 18-yard, there's a late flag. This is might be on the Clearwater Indian.
Well, I didn't see anything happen.
There was something late that happened right at the end of the play. I think Vogelmore was trying to get up, and we're going to get the official signal, personal foul. Clearwater, that's going to be half the distance of the goal.
Well, it's getting that time of the game, Adam, where the realization of the season may be over.
Well, we got a long ways to go, but Scott City is going to get this ball at the 9-yard line make that the 10 after the unsportsmanlike on a personal foul. 7th penalty, 54 yards. They'll mark this at the 10 of Scott City as the Beavers are in the Lewis Automotive red zone, 1st and goal with 11:30 to go in this one. Handoff, Kelton Cook inside the 5, and he's going to be stonewalled right there, but He gets half the necessary yardage for a touchdown on first down and goal. And second and goal coming up. And here comes the heavy package for Scott City.
Yep, you know what they're going to do. They're going to line up in that I formation and just go left or right.
Second and goal at the 5, first minute of this fourth quarter. Scott City trying to get a 3-touchdown lead here at home.
Well, you know, what are we doing, letting the clock run down or something?
Nope, they're going to break the huddle. Reed Felker to snap this. Here's their power I formation, pistol power I. Rumford is blocking back. Here's Wiebe. He's going to be dropped for a 1-yard loss. As that time, somebody on the backside for Clearwater got him at the 6. A loss of a yard, but third and goal coming up.
Well, that's the thing about it. It does take a little bit of time to attack that, and he came like the kid who made the tackle was probably the cornerback. Okay, if that's going to happen, then you take your tight end and just roll him out, and he'll be wide open to the right.
10:20 to go in this game. Scott City 21, Clearwater 7. The Beavers on third down tonight have been pretty good, 7 of 8. They have 6 yards to go, and there's going to be a flag, and that's going to be third and goal at the 11.
Yeah, illegal procedure on Scott City. Oh.
That time had a lot of movement all over there, so it's going to bring up third and goal at the 11 with 10:16 to go. But still, if you get this in, or even a field goal makes this a 3-possession game, but Scott City wants a touchdown here. They have 2 downs to get it in. Third and goal at 11. Pierce Vallejo is in the backfield as a tailback. Volgamore play fake on third down as he rolls to his right. Looks in the back of the end zone for Tarango. A little bit too far in front, incomplete. And
there's a flag. I think they were hanging on Tarango. I think it's pass interference or holding.
It still is not an automatic first down. Here's the call from Iker. Pass interference. So the ball will be about the 5-yard line, so we'll replay third down. With 9:54 to go and the clock stopped here in the fourth quarter. Winner gets Heston or Goodland. That was a 22-20 Heston lead over Goodland at halftime.
And they have to come here no matter who wins.
Yep, that is correct. The ball will be marked at the 5, third and goal, with 9:54 to go. 8th penalty, 30, or make that 59 yards for Clearwater. Volgamore, handoff left side to Wheeler, turns it upside, 5-yard line. He stood up at the 3 and is driven back with 9:50 to go. So decision time for Coach Jim Turner here, with Scott City in a 14-point lead on 4th and goal coming up at the 3. Or make that the 4. They only give him 2 yards on that play. They're going to go for it here with 9.5 to go. The good thing is they have Clearwater pinned deep in their own territory.
Yes.
Scott City on 4th down this year has struggled, just 2 of 13. Can they make it 3 of 14? 15 to snap it. Hand up. Nope, play fake. Rolling to his right. Volgamore now under duress as he goes back to his left, fires it, jump ball in the back of the end zone, and it is caught! 9 yards deep in the end zone, touchdown, Jackson Rumford and Scott City. Oh my!
Flag.
There is a flag though on the play. Did not see the flag called there.
I have no idea what it is, but it was in the end zone where the flag was thrown.
I would think it would have, unless they would call interference on Scott City. Looking back, I did not see what happened.
The way one of the Clearwater players reacted, it looks to me like it would be on Clearwater. If so, then it's a moot point, unless it was a dead ball foul. I don't have any idea. They're big discussion.
Oh. Okay. On Scott, it might be on Scott City. Yep, Clearwater's clapping. Ooh. Legal touch on Scott City. That is not a loss of down. A legal touch is not a loss of down.
Well,
I think,
what's the illegal touch?
I think maybe Jackson Rumford might have been too far up on the line of scrimmage. That happened to Scott City 3 weeks ago at Holcomb when he had an 11-yard play.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
He was too far up. They're going to call it a loss of down. That should not be a loss of down, I don't believe.
Well, how come was the penalty thrown in the end zone after he catches the ball?
Well, he was the illegal. He touched it illegally. That's why he was.
Okay.
See, he was covered up by an outside receiver, and so instead of moving back as a slot receiver, he was too far on the line of scrimmage.
Oh. You'd think it'd be considered a lineman, and it would be illegal man downfield.
So it's a 5-yard penalty and a loss of down, and it ends up being a turnover on downs at the 10-yard line. Oh, my. Scott City needs to just move ahead here.
Oh, well, it's Clearwater's still deep in their own territory, trailing by 14 points with only 9 minutes to go.
All right, ball at the 10-yard line with 9:08, 21-7 is your score. 1st and 10, option play right side. The pitch is late, and it's out of bounds at the 50. No, still going 20, and he's out of bounds. Oh, Vogelmoor, touchdown saving tackle all the way back at the 25-yard line for a gain of 15. Williams got drilled on that pitch, but Clearwater out of their own shadow of their own end zone. We might have a flag on the play as well. This might be on Scott City as well.
Face
mask on Scott City. It should be just a 5-yard variety, but he took it 15 to the 25. Wells did, and it's just or 14, I should say. And then it's a 5-yard penalty to boot to the 29. But Scott City needs to get their composure back. 29-yard line right hash mark with 9 minutes to go in the game. 21-7 Scott City. Handoff up the middle and first down. Scott City Stonewalls. The running back that time, Garrison Wells. He may have lost some yardage on the play. Just a wave of navy blue shirts on that one. 2nd down and 11 coming up.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go. Their line didn't block anybody that time. We were all over Wells.
All right, 2nd and 11 with 8.5 to go, and all 3 timeouts for both teams. 21-7. We'll have to get into interpretation if that should be a loss of down or not.
I was surprised they put the ball at the 10.
It's a 5-yard penalty, I know at least. Here's an option pitch or play left side, and Williams is going to get hammered for it at the 31-yard line. Oscar Mendez and Case Armendariz with the tackle, and sets up a 3rd down and about 8 at the 32-yard line and a gain of 3. Make it 3rd and 7.
Well, at the rate that Clearwater moves the football, I just feel really good about the Beavers' position at this moment.
3rd down, 7, 32-yard line, under 8 to go, 21-7 Scott City. Pistol set up with the 2 wings, 2 receivers set. Oh, one lineman in a 4-point stance. Play fake for Williams as he rolls to his right. Now steps up. Now will roll to his left. Has time now as he steps up on the left side, hands the man wide open. No, it's through his hands and incomplete. That was Garrison Wells right at the first down, sticks at the 39-yard line. Good job by Scott City forcing Cooper Williams to retreat and roll back to the other side, and they're going for this on 4th down.
Oh, they got to, Adam. 7.5 minutes to go in the game. Trailed by 2 touchdowns. You're at your own 32.
4th down, Scott City does not see, or they get somebody over there. Scott City is in a punt return mode, but they do put 2 receivers or 2 defensive backs over on the right side. Now Tarango over there is going to play safety now. On 4th and 7, Coach Jim Turner, and a wise move there, burns one of his 3 timeouts. 7:34 to go, 4th quarter. 4th and 7 for Clearwater when we come back, 21-7. This is Beaver football.
Services at 106 East 6th Street in Scott City is once again pleased to be a booster club.
Football here presented here by Great Western Tire, Deckmark Furniture and Appliance, also Good Anesthesia Pain Management Services, Fro Electric, Fro Ag Service, Fro Heating and Cooling, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Neil Baker, First National Bank Fairleigh Companies, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Hugh Berta Benz. Still a lot of confusion here, Tim, with that turnover on downs. We were just talking with guys that are running this PA and the scoreboard, and they Clearwater declined the penalty. If they declined it, it should have been at the 5.
Well, 3. How about the 3? That's where That's where the line of scrimmage was, I think.
All right, so here we go, 4th and 7. Clearwater 4 of 5 on 4th downs tonight. Oh, movement on the left side, and they're going to have 4th and 12.
Have a timeout. We got
9th penalty, 64 yards.
Oh, my goodness. High school football.
All right, I did get some confirmation. It should not be a loss of down in high school on a legal touch on the 5-yard penalty.
Well, then we should have had one more play.
Yep. 4th down and 12 for Clearwater at their own 27-yard line. And, more movement.
Okay, I think Clearwater's ready to get on the bus.
Coach Burke has said that's enough. We're going to punt. Oh, my. He wasn't going to go for it at his own 22-yard line.
Yeah. Time to just get rid of the football.
Well, we think. Garrison Wells to punt it.
We think.
It was Cooper Williams who punted it last time. He's standing at his own 10 as well. Here's a kick, a high. Oh, this is a short kick. And if you're Scott City, yell Peter. Backspin will take it inside the 40 and downed. That time at the 39-yard line. Just a 17-yard punt with 7:26 to go.
Great field position for Scott City. And even if we do nothing but use, 160 seconds off that clock, that'd be a wonderful deal.
Make it a 3-possession lead to end this one, but Scott City needs to take advantage. The Clearwater 39. Cook with a nice first down run inside the 35 and takes it to the 31 for 8 on first down. In there on the tackle that time, helping with that was Jaden Fino, the safety, 2nd down and 2, but one of the better runs tonight for Cook.
I'm wondering if Clearwater's ready to get on the bus and head home.
Well, who knows? They have put up a good fight. We knew they would here.
Yes, they did.
And this is a much better than the record indicates. Up the middle, this is Wheeler. Has the first down to the 26. 5 more on that play. And 1st and 10, Scott City with 6:53 to go.
Well, Scott City's knocking them down and helping them stand back up. Offers the hand of help you up. That's kind of fun.
Yes.
Been doing that all year.
26-yard line, Clearwater, middle of the field. 6:40 to go, 4th quarter. The Beavers with the ball up 21-7. Can they put one more dagger in? Tight end right is Rumford. Pistol wing tee. This will be quarterback sweep right side for Volkmore. Has a lot of room on the outside. 20-yard line and escorted out of bounds near a first down. They'll mark him a yard shy at the 17. He was escorted out by Trent Fisher, the safety, 2nd and 1. Volkmore with a quiet 57 rushing yards tonight. He's passed for just over 100 yards tonight. Really, Scott City's, after that 4th down to stop to open the 3rd quarter, their defense has really played pretty good here.
Yep. I agree.
2nd and a yard. This will be a carry. This is Cook. Finds a hole, has a first down, backing his way into the Lewis Automotive red zone, and it's goal to go at the 10-yard line. And, yep, you can kind of see it on Clearwater's, just their body language here with 6:20 to go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was commenting about a little bit ago. It's just that they know. And it's unfortunate. You know, playoff time, some team has to be done.
But 3A is just a monster of a classification. Here's Kelton Cook on first down. He'll take it for 4, and that's what Scott City needs, just 4 or 5 yards. 5:55. We're just past the midway point of this 4th quarter. 6 play of the drive. 21-7 Scott City lead.
Yeah, the Class 3A, Adam. When you're talking about them scores earlier, this classification is just loaded with good football teams. And Annandale's the king of the hill.
Yep. 2nd down. Here's Wheeler inside the 5, backing in, and he's got his 3rd touchdown of the year. Touchdown, Scott City. Matthew Wheeler, a 6-yard run, and that might be your dagger to send Scott City to the 2nd round.
That was a nice run by Wheeler. He was hit. He did a little spin move and then got himself into the end zone untackled. And it was a counter. They faked it off to the right and gave it to him coming back to the left. That made it nice.
Here, that's going to be offsides. Oh.
That's a play that could get somebody hurt.
Absolutely. That time they got a little excited at Clearwater. They're going to go for 2.
Oh, here comes the I formation, most likely.
Yeah, that pistol power I.
We'll see what they do.
The ball will be at the 1.5-yard line after the offsides by Clearwater. 27-7, 5:29 to go. A little bit more breathing room for the Beavers now. I'm going to be lined up as a tailback behind Jackson Rumford. You also have big Oscar Mendez. Voldemort keeps it this time, and he's going to be denied the 2-point conversion. 27-7, timeout on the field. 5:29 to go. We'll kick off in 30 seconds. This is Beaver football. Beavers take advantage of a short punt as they go 39 yards on 8 plays. Take off exactly 2 minutes off the clock, and with 5:29 to go, the Matthew Wheeler 6-yard run and the 2-point conversion failed. Football presented by DeKalb Bears, Clint's Diesel Repairs, Circle C Farms, Shells Flyers, and more Burning Farms, Beef Belt, Beavertown, FFL, Bartlett Grain, B&H Paving, and American Implements. As Scott City now has opened up a 3-score lead with 5:29 to go. A little bit of breathing room for the Beavers, Tim, with a 27-7 lead.
Yeah, you would think it'd be over, but you know, Adam, that's a funny-shaped ball, and it could bounce it Clearwater's way every time from now on.
This is going to be, they're just going to let this go, and it's into the end zone, 5 yards into the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10, 20-yard line, the 13th touchback of the year.
Oh, that's awesome. That is a weapon. Rumford kicking the football, punting the football. He is a true weapon on our special teams. Gives us a great advantage.
Okay, so I did get another ruling on that legal touching. It is a loss of down in high school football.
It is a loss of down. Okay.
Yeah. We'll get it all cleared out. It's good officiating by the officials, and we apologize for all the confusion there because we haven't seen that too much. The second time this year, there's their pre-snap formation. Clearwater will line up as a lineman at part of a trips bunch to the right. He can only be a blocking back over there. They'll fake the pass to the right now. Williams is going to be, that's going to be incomplete. He tried to get it as Case Armendariz chased him inside the 5. They tried to go over to the intended receiver right side lane. Blevins, 2nd down and 10. Clock stops at 5:23. I do appreciate all the rules experts texting me, man. This is better than Fox Sports or ESPN with Dean Blandino.
Yeah.
It wasn't
like
Paul Steratore, no.
Phone a friend.
2nd and 10, 20-yard line. 5:23 in this one. Clearwater sends a man in motion. They'll hand it off to their bruising back 25. He'll get it to the 28-yard line. Wheeler on the tackle, along with Camden Volgamore, and a nice 8-yard run for Garrison Wells, who has 118 yards on 23 carries, and it's 3rd and short coming up for the Indians.
We've done a good job on him, in my opinion. I don't care if he has 100 yards. We haven't let him break free.
3rd and 2. Hand off left side. This will be a 1st down run to the 32-yard line for, once again, Wells. Armendariz with the tackle there on a gain of 4. 4:50 to go in this one as Clearwater now 4 of 11 on 3rd downs. That's been big here in this second half, especially for Scott City. 32-yard line. Clearwater in their own territory, a 2-receiver set. Tight end right side, wing to the left. Just the back as Wells. Play fake as here comes Cooper Williams rolling to his right. Gets hit as he throws. It passes almost picked off by Tarango off a deflection. Thinks probably of doing some push-ups. Elects not to. 2nd and 10 for dropping the ball.
Well, the Clearwater kid, the ball was thrown too high, and he got a hand on it, and then it went on through his hand into Tarango's, and Tarango didn't catch it. Boy, that probably could have been another pick 6 for Tarango if he'd have just hung on to the football.
For sure.
just like last week.
Yeah, 2nd and 10 with 4:32 to go in this one. .432 to go in this one. Man in motion. Williams will toss it right side. This is going to be a half-pack pass and wide open down the field and just too far in front of the intended receiver. I believe that was Harmon about the 35-yard line. Wells with the nice half-back pass. Scott City got looking in the backfield that time, and they catch it, dodge a bullet there. It's now 3rd and 10, and that ruins Garrison Wells' pass completion percentage.
That there was a lot of eye candy to see there. You had this guy in motion, then they made the big sweep with the quarterback before he tossed the ball. That was nice play.
3rd and 10, 6th play of the drive. This will be up the middle, handoff to Wells. He'll take it to the 36-yard line for 4, setting up 4th and 6. Here with 4:16 to go, and probably Clearwater will go for this one, down 27-7. By the way, it's Heston 36, Goodland 20 after 3 quarters at Heston. A 4th down. Clearwater 4 of 5 on 4th downs tonight. Trailing Scott City by 20, under 4 to go with the clock winding. 20 to snap for the senior quarterback Cooper Williams, who's had a pretty good night here. Hard count. Play fake as he rolls to his right on 4th down. Now steps up, just fires a deep ball, and the pass is going to be caught on the far sideline for a 1st down at the 42-yard line of Scott City, just past Brody Holstein. The pass was complete that time to Lane Blevins. 23 yards on the pass play.
Man. Well, I don't know. You'd think they're going to, I don't know. I think the game's over, but they just might get in the end zone here.
Well, let's see. 3:44 to go. They'll run 2 receivers over to the left. A wing to the right. Pistol setup. Clock is stopped with 3:44 after the receiver went out of bounds. Man in motion from right to left. They're going to hand it off. Nope, keeper. This time Cooper Williams now retreats backside. Now he throws it late and nobody's there. That should be intentional grounding.
Yeah.
But he was outside the pocket. We'll see if Jake Eicher does throw his flag. Nope, he was outside the pocket, 2nd and 10. That's the right call there on that one.
Well, Scott City had great pressure on him from the get-go.
9th play of this drive, 2nd and 10. Clearwater, Scott City 41 with 3:38 to go, 27-7 Scott City. It'll be a handoff right side. Scott City swallows up Garrison Wells for no gain on the play. There was just a stack of Beaver Blue there. And on that tackle, you had Emilio Contreras. By the way, Oscar Mendez, it's his birthday today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. So happy birthday to him. 3rd down and 10. Clearwater's had some lengthy drives here. Scott City's trying to weather the storm here. 3 minutes to go in this one. Pistol set up at the Scott City 41. Here's play fake. Cooper Williams now steps up. He's going to have to check it and run. Now he gets by 1, but not by the second wave. He flips it up, and it's a pick for Brody Holstein.
Oh, my
Brody
goodness.
with his 3rd pick of the year, and Cooper Williams with a desperation play there. Oh, my. Turnover number 2 of the night.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Williams threw the ball with his left hand as a pitch type thing. I don't know who he was throwing it to, but it went to Holstein.
2:50 to go. Scott City +2 in the turnovers. Holstein with his 3rd INT of the year. And it's Beavers at the ball at their own 41. Right hash mark moving to the south for the final 2:50 of this one. It'll be counter right side. This is to Kevin Wiebe, who's having a great night. He's going to lean forward. Pads popping and everything. And he takes this one to the Indian 47-yard line for 12 more as he has 73 yards on 11 carries tonight and a couple of scores.
Wow. Even Rumford pulled on that play from his tight end position on the left side and helped lead the way around the corner. Awesome.
And Scott City, you just want to keep this ball between the numbers and run this clock out. Goodland has 4th and 5 with 10:40 to go in their game, down 36-20 at Heston. Rumford and Tarango split to the left, pistol wing tee. Man in motion is Wheeler on 1st down. They're going to go with a wheel route here. The pass is going to be caught by Tarango. 30, 25, 20, 15, left sideline, 10, 5, yes, touchdown! Touchdown, Scott City, and there's your big dagger from 47 yards out, and it's 33-7 with 2:10 to go.
Nice play. The Clearwater kid was going for the interception that was covering Tarango, and he didn't get it. Tarango caught it, and once Tarango took off, there was nobody close to him. Nobody was going to catch him with his speed. That was a great catch. And it looked like they were going to throw it to Rumford right down the line of scrimmage when you first looked at that play.
Now, Rumford's going to kick this extra point, but before that, we have a flag, and that'll be a false start on Scott City. It's a movement on the right side. So it's 34-7, or make that 33-7 with 2:10 to go. Rumford's trying to make this a 34-7 game. This time he has to kick it from the 15.
That's okay. We need practice at field goals.
Oh, now Clearwater, they're ready for the Christmas open house. They give Scott City an early gift, and they'll kick from the 10, will Scott City.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, their kids have, Clearwater has, like on this extra point thing, they've been offside several times.
All right, Goodland has scored. That's 36-28. They get the touchdown in 2 with 10:21 to go. And now Scott City will kick this one from the 10.
So Heston Goodland winner comes here next Friday night.
Next Friday night.
Okay.
All right. 33-7. 34-7 with 2:10 to go. We'll come back in 30 seconds for the kickoff. This is Beaver football.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
A nice Scott City scoring drive there with 2:10 to go. Just a two-play 59-yard drive, 47-yard pass play from Volgamore to Alex Tarango. Tarango now with 4 receiving touchdowns. Volgamore, his 8th touchdown pass, his 23rd career passing score. And the Rumford PAT made it 34-7. So Scott City's tacked on 13 more in the 4th. Here's Rumford's kick. Oh, there we go. Trying to get a little closer into his backyard. It's a touchback, first and 10, 20-yard line.
Yeah, that's good call. Nice kick.
Back-to-back touchbacks for him with 2:10 to go. Scott City's going to be 8-1 for a 3rd straight year. They'll have Heston or Goodland here next Friday night. That should be a pretty good matchup.
Yep, I agree.
And
just like this one. This was a good matchup.
It was. Clearwater, they're going to finish 3-6, but we've said it earlier, they've probably played one of the toughest, if not the toughest schedule in 3A this year. Clay Center's got to be one of those up there as well. They had Lewisburg in their on their schedule in Wamego from 4A ranks. First down carry and a nice run of about 4 to the 24. Goes once again Garrison Wells on his 26th carry. He has 130 yards. He has 1 touchdown. But it's been a heavy dose of him and Cooper Williams. We expected that coming in tonight on the ground. 2nd down and 6 with 1:45 to go.
Yeah, what Wells has done tonight has put him over 1,000 yards for the year.
Yep. That's a new quarterback in there, by the way, for Clearwater. That is Jake Wright. He's a senior. He's playing his last high school football game on 2nd down and 6. Puts a man in motion. Wells with the carry right side. Trying to bounce to the outside. And right there was Jackson Rumford and Matthew Wheeler for a 1-yard gain to the 25. With 1:20 to go. Clearwater tonight, 4 of 13 on third downs. They have 5 yards to go. Final minute in this one. Beavers will be at home next Friday night. Opponent to be determined. Back to pass on third down. They'll go for the home run ball. Passes out of bounds. Intended for Cooper Williams. Pass is thrown by Jake Wright. 4th down and 5. With 47.5 seconds to go. 34-7 Scott City. Vasquez out. Back in is going to be K. John. Clearwater's 5 of 6, by the way, tonight on 4th downs.
That's crazy. No wonder they, well, you said they go for him a lot all throughout the season.
4th and 5, 25-yard line, a hard count. Now rolling to his right is Wright. Throws it late, passes through the hands. Oh, Mendez! Oh, he couldn't get a nice birthday gift.
Late flag.
That might be roughing the passer.
That'd be my guess.
All righty here. Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Well, they'll have a 1st and 10.
Tough call, but it's 1st and 10, 40-yard line. First and 10 at the 40-yard line. For Clearwater with 42.6 to go. We have another late flag.
Personal foul. Oh.
And they're calling that on the Scott City bench.
There must have been a word said as this young man left the field.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, Scott City. I think it's just a sideline warning. Well, we'll see here. Must have said, somebody said something late. It is a 15-yard penalty. And just like that, Scott City up to their 9th penalty for 94 yards. And that's going to be marked all the way to the Clearwater 45-yard line with 42 seconds to go. And, boy, Jake Eicher did not like to hear what Coach Jim Turner had to say.
I don't think so.
All righty, 45 of Scott City for Clearwater. They've been given free 30 yards of first down play. Pass is too high for Cooper Williams, 2nd and 10. $38.8 to go. Boy, this final 2 minutes is dragging out without any timeouts taken either side. 34-7 Scott City. Handoff, here's Wells on 2nd down. Maybe 2 to the 43. His 28th carry.
That could kill it right there, and if Clearwater would not snap it.
All right, they're going to go for one more at least here with 20 seconds to go. 3rd and 8. $12 seconds. Wright, the quarterback, back to pass. Looking right, now under duress, throws it late. Pass is going to be picked off by Matthew Wheeler. Has his first varsity pick with 2.2 to go. And Scott City is going to be +3 in the turnovers tonight.
Jiminy Christmas.
All right, let's just go to the victory formation and kneel this one down and get out of here.
I'm with that.
34-7 is going to be your final. Oh, Wheeler, he was going for the end zone there.
Yes, he was. He had that defense right on him.
The great victory formation, the kneel down, and that's all she wrote. Beavers 34, Clearwater 7, and a pretty physical played game by both sides tonight. Scott City 8-1 for a 3rd straight year. Coach Jim Turner wins career win victory number 70. Against 22 losses, Clearwater ends their season at 3-6. We'll have post-game coverage when we come back after this 3-minute break. This is Beaver Football.
BBN is brought to you by Shapland Real Estate.